Hello, my beautiful, beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio and happy holidays. I'm back. Well, at least for now. I'm getting better. I'm not 100%, but I never really will be because my medical conditions are chronic. But I've got them to calm down enough, and I've been doing a little crafting and been up more. So I thought maybe I would do kind of a chat and share with you. We chat about a few things, we share some new things, and get all caught up with each other. So here I am today, and I'm really excited to be back. I've missed you all so much. I really, really have. And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you will all catch up with me today. Welcome to my new subscribers. And guess what? Woo! We hit 1,000 subscribers plus. So very excited about that. I can't tell you how much I'm excited about that. Thank you everyone who has subscribed and hit the notification bell, commented, and come back every single time, video after video, to watch my videos. I just can't thank you enough. You are all so very special to me. So there will be a video either before or after this one talking about our little giveaway for the 1,000 subscribers. So I'm super happy about that too. So it's just a happy, happy day. Happy holidays, happy everything. Okay. You can tell I'm thrilled to be back. I don't have 100% energy, but it is way better than it was. So we're going to have a little play with some things today, talk about some things on my desk, plus a pile next to me. So I think before I get going, I will share this little box with you. Now, this is a December daily box, and it is a project or challenge through Tracy Fox over on her Facebook group and on her videos, and so on her video channel, and so on her YouTube channel. So she does the video, the YouTube, she gives the digital away on her Facebook group. So you have to be a member in the group in order to get it. It's only there for a few days and it disappears. So you got to be on it. So anyway, I decided, since I was at home and I wasn't doing much and I really couldn't do anything big, that I would do this little challenge with her. Now, I'm not filling it in, but I am making the card. So basically, I'm making a card a day. Now, I was very, very ill when this channel started and couldn't do it. We're on day 6, but I've only got the first 3 done. But, you know, I'm not going to stress over it. I'll get them all caught up, and then, you know, that's fine. Just gives me something like a little challenge to get me going every day and keep me crafting, you know, as I continue to get better. So, I don't know if she calls it December challenge or if she called it December whatever, but I can't remember. Anyway, it's fun, fun, fun. I'm having a really good time with it. It's like Christmas every morning. She puts up a new digital, you run and get it, and you make your thing for the day. So I thought I'd share. Now, she made a beautiful box. I got this one at the Dollar Tree, and it's actually the right size, so I'm using that. This was my day 1. Cutesy, isn't it? Cute, cute, cute. I'm going to check to see where I'm at, because I don't know. How close do I want to get? Maybe right about there, about halfway up, because I don't think I have to stand up. I did just do that right now because I wanted to see where I'm at, and I'll probably do that at least one more time. But anyway, this is a little card. It's a file folder. I did put a little hole in it for a charm. I'm looking for my charms. I can't find them. And then I created 2 little pockets and took 2 for little pieces. This is from her watercolor Christmas kit. These are right here, but the rest of these are part of her digitals. And these are Jewel Design because I didn't have any numbers. So Jolene has a set of these little tiny numbers. And they work perfectly for me. Day 2, I have a lovely tag holder, decorated the front and the back, and you open it up and you have a beautiful little card that you can open out. It has 2 pockets. Again, these are from her, this one here is from her watercolor kit, and the rest were part of the freebies. And then I did a little stamping and inking, and put a little piece of lace on here. I think this is Dreams, Etc. And then the rest, this is Tracy Fox. So that was day 2. But what it allows you to do is put in a memory, photographs, write a little something, or not use it at all. Just make it as something you do every day. It's just whatever you want to do. Number 3, I had a blast with. This was a card. What do you call it? A pocket card. I added 2 pockets, filled it up with goodies from her watercolor kit, and decorated it. I did use, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been using the foam tape to create dimension for height, so that we get a little dimension in there. And then I filled up the pockets with some goodies from her watercolor kit because I just love these and I wanted to use them in here because, I mean, these are all Tracy Fox things. So, and then you flip it over. It's blank for you to write on, and then you pull out the tag. Isn't that cute? It lets you write, put a photo on it, whatever you want for day 3 of December. So this was my number 3. So I have 4, 5, and 6 I'm working on. And what it should do is fill up this little box and then some. I do have another little bit bigger box if I find that this one fills up, but it sits on my desk, reminds me every day that I've got something fun to do. So the next reason I came on was to share some very special digitals with you. And guess what? Vintage Paper Girl, which sits inside of a jewel design shop, has now her own, which are mine, me, I'm Vintage Paper Girl, has her own scanned digitals in the shop. So I actually have 4 digitals in my shop that I want to share with you today, plus a beautiful Winter Wonderland, beautiful, gorgeous kit. I don't know the name of this. I didn't write it down, you guys. She's going to kill me. Did I? Ah, goodness, Jolene, I'm so sorry. Well, you'll find it. It's pink and gold and, you know, very, very, and this kit goes along well with her other pink shabby kits, both her Christmas and her regular pink shabby. You can use elements from all of those. Plus, when you look at what's on my desk here, all these things go very well with this. So all these things I'm going to show you I can use with this kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my kits from my desk here. I'll go to those in just a minute and share with you all the goodies in my shop that are my new digitals. And I have to tell you, you know, I didn't put those in there myself. You know, Jolene had to help me do that. So she does all the getting it in and scanning it and all that. And I buy and pick the stuff out, and then she does the technical work for me. Thank you, Jolene. Anyway, this is her gorgeous, gorgeous kit. I am so in love with this. I got to consult on this kit. I got to put my 2 cents worth in and ask for things, and I love, love, love it. And I have to tell you, I have a really pretty project for this. I am going to get this made. And I mean, it's a winter kit, so it's not necessarily Christmas, so I can use it all the way through to February if I want, and I'm going to. So this is page 1. Let me see where I'm lined up at. I want to get it to the top, and then you will see everything. Okay, all right. So I'm out of practice, you guys. I don't think I've made a video in 3 weeks, so excuse me, but I'll do my best. Anyway, look at this gorgeous first page. Isn't it shabby as can be? Pure shabby. This is page 2. Oh, yummy pink poinsettias, some vintage document, and then fleur-de-lis and music underneath that with hints of gold and pink and cream. And then you can see there's little bits, little dots of snow on here, sprinkled with snow. I love this page. This door is extremely yummy. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Seems very Southern shabby to me. Absolutely shabby. She hit it on the head. It's 100% what shabby really is. And everybody has their versions, but if you go back to when shabby first started, it was white painted furniture. People would fix up their furniture, white curtains, creams, whites, pale pinks, and then later people added other colors. But this is true shabby to the nth degree. This is what shabby really is. Then I asked for ladies. I said, can you add me some gorgeous winter women for me? She had a few in here, but I got her to bump it for me. She's got a little doggy, a beautiful lady, some vintage documents, pearls, florals, everything. And oh my gosh, is she not cute? I adore her. Oh my goodness. All right, here's a little angel. She's got some ice skates, very wintry, very cool. Look at the birdie and the wreath. Gorgeous. Okay, and then we've got another vintage lady. This is very Southern Belle. I think, actually it's Victorian, but anyway, reminds me of the Southern Belles. And then you've got a kitty in the window watching them outside. Oh, Jolie, this is just precious. Oh, I love this. Look at this little girl and the deer. Oh, very winter, not Christmas at all. Not at all. Oh, here's another one. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh my gosh. And the deer, and oh, it's just lovely, lovely, lovely. And the puppy. I love that puppy. Then we do have Santa. So for those of you who want it to be Christmas, she decided to put both in here so you could have it if you wanted it, because Christmas, pink Christmas shabby is your thing. Angels could be any time of the year. Santa is definitely Christmas, but you use this half for something, and you can just use this half to collage with. Oh, look at the base pages, the pearls and the flowers and the, oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. There we go. Some more. This one is a little more subtle. This one's a little more window pane. Isn't that lovely? Well, it's not window pane. What do you call that? Harlequin. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These can be used year round. For those of you who are shabby, you're going to love this because you can use these all the time. This is very neutral to put on the back of your pieces. Now, I did, and those are your background pages. I did print it in parchment paper just to see what it would look like. Oh, sorry, don't look at those. Parchment paper to see, I did print a few. Let me pull those. In parchment paper. And so you can see, I'll find the page for you. I'm not going to show them all to you because actually those are the first test pages. So what you see there isn't what's in the kit, but you can see the difference in the colors. I think this is Winter Shabby Winter. I don't know. You'll see it in her shop. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so you can see the difference. More yellowy, more creamy white. So it depends on what colors you want. All right. So how and what you print it on is what's going to give you the differentiation in your kit. So I did want to share with you that I did do the kit in both. Those are my test pages, and I wanted to see how they were just testing them for her because my printer is very different from hers. So we do play with the different computers so we know, what we're doing and what we're going to get. I'll do it on mine, then she does it on hers, and, there you go. All right, so over here now, oh, yummy, I love this. This is her, ephemera. And what I did with these is I printed that lighter pink cream gold on the back so that when I cut the tags out, they're ready to go. And you can write on those beautifully. That will take print very, very well. And you have this sheet. All of our ladies and our angels. Adorable. And again, it's backed. The cards, I backed it. Let's see, did I back it with the same one? I did. Oh, why does that look different? I don't know. Anyway, we have the journaling cards, the little ones that you can use. Then we have our door in a little file folder shape. And then in a belly band or side tuck, we have our lovely lady. I did also print that on the back. Then for these, I printed this one and this one, which is a large envelope. Journaling cards, tickets, the whole bit. I printed the damask on the back, which has the pink and the gold. So these are already backed and ready to be cut out. I was all ready to come out and I realized, oops, I need to do a video. I want to share this with you because I am going to be doing an altered book with this. And it's going to be very snowy, very lacy, very shabby. Very, very. It's just going to be all that. And pearls, you know what I like. So I've got myself a white book. It's prepped and ready to go. I've already done all the gluing and everything I need to do. So that's why I want to share this with you in case someone wants to make one as well. I won't be doing all of it on video, unfortunately. It would just be too much for me. But I will show it as I'm going along. I may do the cover and talk. I'll walk you through it. But I don't know how much I'll craft this on video. We'll have to see how I'm feeling. If I have the energy, I will. If I don't, well, you will see it. But you might want to do one. So grab yourself a Dollar Tree book and get to work. Now we have our fussy cuts. Oh, don't you just love these? Oh my gosh. You know how much I love to play with the fussy cuts. She gave us 3 sizes of these ladies. So we have large, medium, and tiny. I got the little ones. So we've got all the little sizes. The kitty's in a couple sizes. Everything's in 3 sizes. So you have plenty to work with here. You can play to your heart's content. And she knows how much I love to do that. She did in this kit, this is a mega kit. This is all one kit. She did, I think this is all one kit. Oh, Jolene, you're going to kill me. I should have talked to you before I filmed this. She probably told me we were working on this when I got sick. So unfortunately, everything just flew out of my head. We worked actually after Thanksgiving dinner. We worked on this kit together. So we have all kinds of fun words for me to use in 2 colors. They are not Christmas words. Nope, they are not. They're winter Vintage, beautiful, shabby, elegant, Victorian, gilded, lovely, prosperity, garland, Edwardian, invite, tussy mussy, peace, regal. So cheer, kindness, beautiful, pine cones, gilded, silent, calling card, lovely. So all Victorian style words as well. Victorian shabby as well as shabby words. So this is going to be a really lovely, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm making myself crazy. I want to get started so bad. But I have other things I have to finish first. I have to finish my Christmas gifts that I'm making for my family. And then I can start this the minute I'm done with those. So we have pockets. As you know, her little famous pockets she does. She gave us 2 sets. She gave us her famous journaling cards that she created that you just fold over. And they're ready to be, because I didn't do anything on the back of these because you're not going to see them. You cut them, fold them in half, and you have instant journal cards, which I love. And it gives you, if you print them on a presentation paper or a light cardstock, they're ready to go, because when you put the 2 layers together, they have very firm writing surface for you. I'm also going to want to probably put a writing board in this book when I'm done. I'm super excited. I want to start it, and I know I'm going to end up starting it before I'm supposed to. Get myself in trouble. Now, as I mentioned before, these are already in my shop. I have shared them with you before, but they are colors that I think will lend themselves to work with that kit. And I'll be using them intermittently, and these are my laces, my lace kit. So you can find that under Vintage Paper Girl inside of a jeweled design. There should be 4 digitals under Vintage Paper Girl. I have my own logo, and you'll be able to see it in there, but it is inside a jeweled design. There will be a link in this video, so I wanted to remind you guys about those. Now, guess what else we have? This will be, I'm going to set those on the floor. These are my new digitals. This is called Ladies Society Quarterly Reports from the Brotherhood of Locomotive Firemen and Engineermen. This was a ladies group. I bought a journal. Well, it's a large, it's not a journal, what do you call it? A ledger. And it was from the ladies' lunches and everything, all their whole ladies society, everything they did, motions. It was the minutes of their meeting. And then they had these quarterly reports inside the journal that I bought, the ledger I bought. And so what we have is the front and back to this, and this is the colors they came in. We didn't do anything different. We photographed them exactly as they are in the colors that they were. They're so fun. And these are going to be fun to cut up and use in my collages, on pages, in my layering. So background, they came in the quarterly reports, and this is from 1927. And this came in 2 colors, in the yellow and the pink. So there were all different ones tucked inside this book that I purchased, and I honestly don't remember where I got it. Because I just did a scan, a search. So I don't remember the shop that it was in. But there's another one. So you get all of these in this one kit. And so you have plenty to play with. I think this would be great for the spring too, because spring's coming right up. So you'll be able to use the yellows and pinks all through your spring work, Valentine's Day, whatever. So this again is, I think it's listed under Ladies Society Quarterly Reports, 1927. I meant to write that on there because I know I want to know that, because it helps me keep track of what document's what so I don't get confused when I'm working or showing them. Then I bought a whole bunch of, I bought other ledgers, I bought letters, I bought documents. I just went shopping for vintage, and I was going to cut them all up, and then I thought, well, no, wait, I could only use them once. So because I own them, they did not follow under the guidelines of copyright because they are not a creation, and they're under the years. So I'm allowed to make these into digitals, but now they are mine. These are in my private collection, and we're going to be talking about that in just a minute. But anyway, this is Minnieville, May 14th, 1901. And these are, these again were in another ledger. So we have, 2 pages for this one. Oh, there's another one. Well, all the pages are numbered at the top. 23, 24, 25, 26, and then 40. Weird. So we have these. This is another digital, and this is called the 1901 Letters from Minaville. And these are beautiful. I did print these in, did I print these in a second color? I didn't. I was going to. I will be, though, printing them on my parchment paper. So I have two choices in when I'm working on a journal or a page or an envelope or a folio or whatever. My eye goes by the coloring of the things I'm using. So sometimes I want something that's more beige, and sometimes I want things that are more tan or more cream. So it's nice to have a document in two colors that, based on the paper that I printed it on, that I can choose. All right, so then the final one for this batch is 1962 long legal ledger. Now this was a long ledger. It was huge. It didn't even fit. We had to put it in a top and bottom. We couldn't get one page in, scan it. So this was a side-by-side at the top of a ledger page, and then it really technically I think goes like this, because that's how long those pages were. So this is them, and I printed these on a white linen paper from Southworth, and oh, they feel yummy. They feel old, even though they're not. So when you ink these up, they are going to be amazing. So we have all these ledger pages. They technically, these two go that way, but the rest, we kind of did top and bottom, you know, top and bottom, I believe, on each of these. You can pick out what section you want to use, rip them up, whatever. Put them in your collages or whatever. And there are 11 pages in this particular little kit, digital kit. And again, these are out of my private collection. This is 1862 long legal ledger. And it talks about a lawsuit and some interesting names. And what I liked best about this was the coloring. We did not change the color on any of these documents. We scanned them, and we produced them exactly as they are, with all the nicks, dings, whatever, you know. The only thing Jolene did was get rid of like the shadow on the edge from when you scan a document. That's all she did. So we didn't change the color. This is true. Look at the writing. It was a dark brown pen or writing. Oh my gosh, I loved it. And you can see different inks from different people writing in here. It's a giant ledger. It has several hundred pages. So I mean, I could do these indefinitely if I wanted to. Now, I also reprinted it on some parchment paper. Look at the difference. I'm going to move that for a minute. Look at the difference in color in the print. So depending upon the project I'm working, I have two choices. This is linen, this is this, and I also print on 32-pound hammer mill copy paper. So this was the parchment from Southworth, and this was the white linen, cotton linen from Southworth as well. So, and I get all those paper, I get all of my paper on, again, this is 11 pages, all my papers on Amazon. Well, probably because they get here quick, you know. So those are in Vintage Paper Girl. So we have all of our Vintage Paper Girl kits for you to go get if you're interested. They're going to be great to work with. These are again, I'm going to say this, these are part of my private collection. They are now copyrighted by me. They are not public domain documents, which means you can use them in your work that you're going to sell, but you may not use them in any digitals. To create a digital in the background of your digital, or use them in a digital collage. You may collage with them, but you may not sell the collage, digital collage. In other words, you can't make a collage, make a copy, and then sell it. That includes my documents, okay? Fall under copyright law. So, but please feel free to use them and put them in your journals and, you know, or your ephemera that you sell. That's fine. You just can't claim them as part of yours, and you can't use them in your original work. So that's the only thing I ask, and I'm willing to share with all of you, because I do spend quite a bit of money to purchase these. These are not inexpensive things to buy. When you buy original 1862 documents, I have original documents and books from, that I spent a lot of money on, from Italy and from Paris, and you know, so, and I want to share them with you because I know everybody can't afford to do that. I've been fortunate enough that my mom and dad left me money to craft with when they passed, and so I've been able to indulge myself, but not everybody can do that. And of course I can't do it all the time anymore either, which is the reason I made digitals, so that I wouldn't have to use my my beautiful originals, and they would be around because I didn't want to destroy any of the books. So we didn't want to destroy anything. So we decided instead of my ripping things up, we would just make these so I can craft to my heart's content and still have my originals and make more copies. So there you go. And they're over in my shop. So go on over and get yours. I hope you will, because they're going to be fun for you to play with. You'll have a great time, especially if you like shabby, vintage, or Victorian work. If you're doing any of that grungy, they're fabulous. Oh, they grunge up so beautifully. Excuse me. I'm going to get a drink of water. Not used to talking. So I have just a couple of Etsy shares to share with you, because I always feel like I want to share the shops that I, that I frequent, that I go to all the time. The ladies, and they have such fabulous customer service, and some of them were becoming great little friends. And so I'm going to start with Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. She had a big Thanksgiving Day sale, and I needed some more eyelash trims. Of course, you know what these are for, and you know what those are for, self-explanatory. And then I said, Emily, I need some of these. These are the, she is so fabulous, I have to tell you. She had these massive amount of orders from her sale, and I said, oh, do you have any of these? And she said, no, honey, I don't have enough to put in the shop. Well, I can make you some. And she stopped what she was doing. Oh, God bless you, Emily. You are just the biggest doll ever. Hugs and kisses. And she, oh, these are fabulous. They smell, oh my gosh, they smell so good. She coffee dyed these for me. I wanted them to make some shakers for Christmas. So thank you, Emily, for stopping and doing what you're doing. This is the last time you'll see them like this, because they're going to be shakers here any minute. So in fact, I'm going to put these in my to-do pile for this week. I'm planning to make some Christmas shakers with them for the grandkids. Well, not grandkids, probably the adults, but you'll see. Anyway. And then, thank you, Emily. Love you, sweetie. She gave me a beautiful packet of some goodies, and I was like, do I get the silver? Do I get the gold? What do I get? And I didn't want doubles of the red and green. So, lucky for me, in her thank you gift to me, she put the silver in there. Thank you, Emily. I love it. And she put some goodies in here, all of which I will use. So, she's such a doll. And then, Veronica, my sweetie, thank you so much. I got my order from her, and it's funny, Gail and I both made the same order. Of course, she ordered extra things that I didn't order, but we both ordered the fabric and these papers on Thanksgiving weekend when we did the Etsy Sunday shop, support your local shops on Sunday, that Gail sort of sponsored on her channel. And so I've been watching Gail use these and just drooling over them. So I went and got myself some, because I have a journal that I'm making for someone. And I really wanted to put a few things in the journal. And so, oh my goodness, I love these. These are even more fabulous in person. Veronica, you do such a fabulous job. Must have said fabulous about 400 times there too. Fantastic job. We'll use fantastic, fabulous, wonderful, outstanding. And her customer service, I have to tell you, I placed an order. She's been getting them out immediately, because I have to tell you, as soon as Gail did her Etsy shop, it reminded me I needed to go back and get something else. And I just placed another order with her, and it's already in the mail to me. So, oh my gosh, fabulous. And she gave me a little thank you. I love this. I needed to make some of these, and this is just an awesome reminder. So I think I'm going to hang it up right in front of me somewhere. Where can I put it? Where I see it, so I remember I need to make a few. Anyway, I tried to go over and order some of her journal dangles, but the ones I wanted, all the pink shabby ones, were completely sold out. So I'm bummed, because I was like, oh no, everything I tried to order was gone. But that's what you get when you don't shop the shop like you should. I should have been paying attention. Well, I just never bought them because I know how to make them, but I just don't have time to do everything. I'm coming to that realization, especially with my health. And then I got this yard of Christmas fabric. I loved it. I saw it on her site, and I immediately went and got it. I think Gail and I got ours within a day of each other. And I think this will make a beautiful cover next year. This is next year. I do shop the year before for the next year. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I think that'll make a lovely journal cover and or tags or something. A journal something. Something for the journals. Who knows? So I wanted to share that with you. I think that might be all for the journal shares. The rest were some paper pads and things, that I wanted, some things for the new year. I've been collecting things because, like I told you before, I don't have a lot of scrapbook papers. I do a lot of digitals, and so Well, I had the standard Michaels and Joann's, but you know, that's not all that exciting. And then I had something here I wanted to share with you. I talked to you guys about the home I had for 22 years, I believe, in one of my videos. And this is that home. Hold on, I don't want to put the address on there. It doesn't look anything like this now. The people who bought it trashed it. They completely let it go to pot. I'm heartbroken. There we go. So that was the house. I was talking about all the yard work and the fence, and I had was a patio that leads into the kitchen, and you walked out into this private patio here, and then the window over here was to the garage, which is where I crafted for 10 years in the garage until my daughter went to college. And then I was able to get her room, which was right here as my craft room. It was just a little small room, but I was so thrilled to have it. And then that was the laundry room, the door into the kitchen, and then the kitchen. This is some of the kitchen here. That's the front room. And, oh, that's the inside of that private patio. I don't know if it's clear or not. Can't see. Well, hopefully you're seeing it. Anyway, this is the home we lived in for 22 years, and it was all front yard. This actually goes all the way around and wraps around to the driveway, and then goes that way. So we had like zero backyard, but boy, that was a biggie. It's still here in town, but the person who bought it let all of that sod die, let all the plants die, let everything just go to pot. It's the ugliest house now that you've ever seen. I went by it and cried. It was just, we spent so many years there and so much love and care. And I said I would share it with you in one of my videos, and there it is. So I think that's all I have to share with you today. I have my day 4 and 5 with Tracy Fox, and day 6 with Tracy Fox to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing when I get done with this video, after I make the giveaway on my, oh, you know, I could just put it on this one. Why don't we put it in here too? I'll make sure my husband puts it in the title, because I hate to have to do a video just for that. So for all of you who have subscribed and are getting notifications and are commenting, I have a freebie digital kit for you. It's just a little small one. As a thank you, you will all get this free digital that you will be able to access via this video. And it's just to say thank you so much. And I wanted to give it to everybody. I didn't want to just do one draw, because you all helped me get there. So I thought, well, Jolene and I worked to pick out some pieces from my private stash to give you as a thank you. It has the same rules as the others, but these are vintage postcards, the backs, written and otherwise, to use in your work. And then I bought a very, very old music book. And this is the back side of the music book. This is the front. This is an 1800s music book. It is falling apart, and so having a digital is going to be great. Hold on a minute. Here are 2 of the songs from the book that you can use in your work, and they are very yummy. And when you see it, they're just a beautiful, yummy brown music. So you can use. They're fabulous in a grungy book. And then from a ledger that I had, the only page in the ledger that I bought had this. This was the only page in that ledger. So we thought it would make a great digital. So these are for all of you to say thank you. Thank you for helping me hit my 1,000 subscribers. I hope we continue to grow and I'm able to hang in there and grow with you. But these are the 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 6 pages. We have a 6-page freebie for you. There will be a link in the description box that is right below the video, right below your video. I'm going to show you, I have an iPad, so I don't know what other people use. I don't know what their screens look like, but I'm assuming they're, you know, very similar to mine. Oh, you guys, gosh, I have it on airplane mode, so it won't let me. I wanted to show you the screen for those of you who are new and you don't know how to find things on YouTube. It took me a really long time to figure out how to use YouTube. I talk about a novice. I knew nothing. I mean, I was so bad, I could barely figure out how to find you. I actually stumbled onto YouTube one day. Crazy, right? So here's a list of all my videos. So if you were to go here, I'm going to, oh, I don't want the commercials now, people. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Can you believe I have commercials now? Now, I did not sign up to monetize my channel. So you may see commercials. If you see commercials throughout my video, please let me know in the comment nicely, because I didn't agree to that. And I'm not monetized right now. I may or may not. I don't know yet. But for now, I'm not monetized. So hopefully there aren't commercials throughout my whole video. If there are, let me know so I can figure out. I'll have to ask my buddy Gail, hey, sissy, can you tell me how to fix that? Because I don't know how to do it. So let me get my iPad here. Okay, here's one of my videos. Now, I don't know. Let's see if I can get the, oh, darn it. Okay, right here, there's a little V on your iPad, right next to your header. There's a little V. You hit that V, okay, and you get this description box. In the description box in blue will be the link to my shop and the link to the freebie for these free digitals, our thank you digital. So that is how you will get this free digital. You'll have to go to this. Please be sure that you are a subscriber. I don't know if it'll let you if you're not a subscriber. We did put some parameters on it. But anyway, it's to thank everyone who comes to my channel for, and that freebie will only be up for a very short time. At some point, I will pull it because this will go into my shop as a paid digital. So for those of you who have, you know, followed me and been faithful and are new, you guys will all get this. Eventually, someone will go to it maybe 3 months down the line. It won't be there because it's then in my shop for sale. So right now, all of you get it for free. All right, so please go over and get that right away. I don't think we'll pull it anytime soon, but you never know. Just depends on how things are going. So thank you all very, very much. I'm thrilled to be back. I do not know how soon I'll be, I don't know how soon I'll be making another video or how often I'll be doing videos. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I do have my house all decorated for Christmas, so I had started it prior to getting sick and then, you know, kind of puttered around as I've gotten better. My husband was such a huge help, and then I supervised outside. So we are ready for Christmas here. We have a little Christmas shopping to do. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to try a trip to the store. We'll see how long I can stay out. I haven't been out at all in, forever. So, but I don't know how often I'll be doing videos. I don't know if it'll be like it was before. I'm just going to play it by ear, but please watch for me. If you hit the little bell, you know, where I was showing you that drop down box and you hit subscribe, there's a little bell. If you tap on that bell and you go to all, anytime I put a video up, you'll be notified. And you'll be able to find my videos, or you just put in my name and search, you know, shabby or vintage or whatever, and it'll bring it up. And, you know, but like when I look, because, again, for those of you who are new, when I go to my bell, if I tap on the bell, it shows me the digitals of people I'm following and that they have a new one up. That's the notification part. So then I just tap on that and I can go, or I can go to subscriptions and see all my subscriptions. And so if you do that, you'll always be able to find me easily and you'll be able to see. And if you tap on my name, it'll take you to my full page. And if you go to videos at the top, it'll drop down all my videos and you can see them. So that way you'll see what you missed. So let's see, anything else? Can't think of anything. Well, I hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas holiday. You know, one more thing to chat about is that someone told me that Christmas is the memories that you make as you're preparing for Christmas. Meaning, if you decorate your tree every year the same weekend, or you pull out all of your Christmas items every weekend, or you put up the lights on your house at a certain time, or you always bake cookies, or you traditionally every year you go get your tree on the Friday after Thanksgiving, or you go to the lights on parade or light it up Christmas tree every year. That's really what Christmas is the things that you do to create the memories with your family, the traditions. And that is Christmas in itself. It's not just the day, it's the doing and the being and the having, and that you should take great joy in each one of those items because you are creating Christmas. Christmas isn't just about Christmas gifts on Christmas morning. It's about all these things leading up to it that you do to create that day, because really that day is sort of anticlimax. Now, if you're Christian, that's a whole different conversation that I don't want to have on here. So we won't talk about that. But for the other part of it, it isn't just the retail part. It's all the things you do. And so my husband and I this year are taking such joy in decorating our house because that's our tradition. And to us, that is Christmas, that time we spend together decorating the tree on a certain day and putting the lights on and, you know, outside on the house. And we traditionally do it every, you know, we start the porch on the Friday after Thanksgiving, and then we, you know, go inside and I do the front room, then I work my way to the family room, and then we go outside and put on the big outside lights because it's a 2-story house, so it takes us 2 or 3 days for that. But those are our Christmas traditions, and to us, that's Christmas. And when that's all done, we have it to look at until Christmas arrives. And we have done this since we got married. It's our tradition. So we're really making it about our traditions this year and our family. And we've got so much illness in our family and so much tragedy and so much loss. We just lost my husband's uncle yesterday. And we're both devastated by it. You know, I've known him since I was 12 years old. And so, you know, it's a hardship to lose another family member. He was the brother to my husband's mom, and we lost her 4 years ago. And then we just lost him. He was the older brother, but we just lost him. We lost her to cancer and him to dementia actually got him at the end, but Alzheimer's. So we lost him yesterday, but we're okay. We understand, you know, it was time for him to go. And now he's not in pain and he is free. So happy holidays, everyone. Let's go out and make some traditions and have some fun. And I hope to see you a few more times before the holidays. I want you to know I'm thankful for each and every one of you. I love you all very much. You're so dear to me. And I hope to see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses, you guys. Bye-bye.